What is up, guys? It's Toby here and we are back with a brand new Liverpool transfer news video, and today is transfer deadline day. I'm so happy to be back making videos for you guys. Oxlade-Chamberlain is officially a Liverpool player. Welcome to Liverpool, mate. What do you think about this signing? And do you think that Lemar and Van Dijk will become a Liverpool player today? I'm really nervous and really excited checking the news today. But first I have to apologize for not uploading for almost a week on my channel. I was traveling around Transylvania on a 2,000-kilometer road trip, and during the night it was actually -3 degrees there, so me and my girlfriend got really sick and I couldn't really speak properly, and also there was no internet at the place that we were staying at, so I just had no place to upload videos from, and got up early in the morning, got in the car and went around, visited more than 20 places, and I filmed a lot of it, so you can expect some vlogs to come very soon. But now let's get into the transfer news, and the biggest news is that Oxlade-Chamberlain officially became a Liverpool player. The fee is a little bit too much for me, 35 million, but in today's market I guess all the transfer prices are very inflated, because Oxlade-Chamberlain only has 1 year left on his contract, and I think it's absolutely massive that Oxlade-Chamberlain could have gone to Chelsea. He rejected £180,000 per week from Arsenal as a new contract offer. He rejected 220k per week contract at Chelsea, even though Chelsea got their offer accepted before Liverpool. So Oxlade-Chamberlain could have gone to the champions, but he accepted actually a pay cut. He will only earn 120k per week at Liverpool. That's how desperate he was to play under Jurgen Klopp, and he also wants to play in his preferred centre midfield role. And even though Liverpool are pretty stacked in that area, I think that we need strength in depth. We need another player like Oxlade-Chamberlain who could come in instead of Wijnaldum, instead of Lallana, who is injured. Coutinho at the moment is not playing. I really hope that we keep Coutinho, and I'm also seeing that Lemar could go to Arsenal for £90 million. Lemar, I'm really a big fan of him, and I would love Liverpool to sign him, but I don't think he's worth £90 million, and I will be pretty upset if he goes to Arsenal after Liverpool bidding twice for Lemar, but we only bid 74 million for him, and Arsenal are bidding 90 million, which is absolutely crazy. But the reason why Arsenal are bidding so big on Lemar is because Alexis Sanchez is off to Manchester City for £60 million. Absolutely amazing transfer on deadline day. I can't believe that you know, that's happening. Arsenal selling Sanchez to Man City. I will be honest, if I was Arsenal I wouldn't sell to a rival my best player, even if it was you know, his last year of his contract and they could lose Sanchez for free next summer. Now let's take a look at Jurgen Klopp and what he said about Oxlade-Chamberlain, because his quotes are very interesting. So Jurgen Klopp told LiverpoolFC.com after Oxlade-Chamberlain signed the contract, he said, "I'm really happy we have got Alex signed. Since the last game I've been waiting and hoping we could make this transfer, and when I got the news he was ours, it was fantastic. I remember the first time I saw him play live, it was at Dortmund in 2014, and he came on as a sub that day and made a big impact. He stood out immediately because of his pace, because of his skills and his attitude in such a big game for a young player. I remember him chasing back to make a brilliant challenge on Mkhitaryan in the box to save a certain goal. We won that game but lost the return match at Arsenal when he started and played well. I think he hit the post. Since then I've followed him, and when I heard it may be possible to sign him, I didn't need to think twice. And many Liverpool fans are criticizing this deal, but I will not, because the most important person in this deal is Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen Klopp thinks that Oxlade-Chamberlain is good enough to play and to improve his team, his squad. And I really think that Liverpool's midfield, even though we have many options in there, we need strength in depth. I cannot stress this enough. If we get 1 or 2 injuries, we can't rely on the likes of Grujic or Ejario or Woodburn to come in and play instead of, you know, players of the quality of Wijnaldum, Henderson, Lallana, Coutinho, Oxlade-Chamberlain. these players are seasoned professional, used to the Premier League, the challenges of the Premier League. They are experienced. Even though Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain is only 23 or 24 years old, he's a very, very experienced player because he broke through as a 16-year-old. He's from the Southampton Academy, so you could of course insert a Southampton to Liverpool joke in here, but the most important thing is that Jurgen Klopp thinks Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain is good enough, and that's good enough for me as well, because look at Liverpool's transfer record since Jurgen Klopp took over. Actually, all the players who cost serious money have been a success, all of them. Even Wijnaldum, who had a lot of doubters about him coming from a relegated club, Newcastle United, but Wijnaldum have been outstanding under Jurgen Klopp, and I think Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain's career will be revitalized by this move, and he chose a footballing aspect of his career instead of just the money. And I hugely respect Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain for this. He could have chosen big wages at either staying at Arsenal or by going to Chelsea, but instead he took a massive pay cut. Instead of earning 220k at Chelsea, he will earn only 120k, which is a significant difference. But at Chelsea he would probably also sit on the bench, but at Liverpool he will probably also sometimes sit on the bench, but definitely we will play more games than at Chelsea. And he absolutely loves and adores Jurgen Klopp, and the reason for that is that Jurgen Klopp has such an infectious personality, and he improves almost all the players, maybe except Divock Origi, but he improves most of the players at Liverpool. And Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain thinks that he can become a better player at Liverpool, and that will give him a bigger chance to play for England and to start for England before the World Cup. I think that's also a massive factor in this decision from Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Jurgen Klopp also said, I hear a lot of talk about positions, but let's talk about the player. He's someone with really good abilities, who always gives everything for his team, a player that is positive and willing to take risks to try and make positive things happen. He may still be young, but he has a lot of experience in the Premier League and Champions League, and for his country already he's a very, very good player, and I think he has the mentality and desire to get even better, and that excites me. Brilliant words by Jurgen Klopp. This is someone making a tough decision to leave one great club and come to another great club, and I think he had many options to get him. So to get him means I am delighted. He didn't make an easy decision, but I think we made a great one to go on this journey with this squad of talented boys and our great supporters. I welcome him to the Liverpool family. So brilliant interview on Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain by Jurgen Klopp. My only worry is his injury record. He actually missed more games than he played at Arsenal in total, but also that is also down that he was a young player and he didn't start always at Arsenal. He came on as a substitute many times, but I think Arsene Wenger misused him, and I think this is why we didn't see his full potential yet, and I think he could achieve a much higher level of playing style and a level of playing quality at Liverpool under Jurgen Klopp, because frankly Arsene Wenger doesn't really excite the players, and he used Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain mostly as a wing back in the last few years and also as a winger, and that's not his best position, that's not his preferred position actually. And even though his end product is not like crazy good, he actually scored 11 goals and got something like 6 assists last season. And coming from a player who doesn't start regularly at Arsenal, those are pretty good numbers, those are pretty impressive numbers. So I'm very, very happy with this signing, and obviously Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain looks absolutely delighted. He made 132 Premier League appearances for Arsenal during his 6 years. He has 27 caps, international appearances for the Three Lions of England. And this is Liverpool's 4th signing, but I still feel that we need more. If we don't sign Van Dijk, I will not be happy. Even though this has been a great transfer window, our biggest weakness is still the defense. Our biggest weakness is still the centre-back. And we need to upgrade on Lovren, in my opinion. We need to put everything that we can on Van Dijk. I wouldn't have a problem if we paid 75 or 80 million for Van Dijk and make him the defender who costs the most money, a world record transfer, because that's how badly Liverpool need a world-class centre-back. And Van Dijk has said all summer that he wants to move out from Southampton. He said categorically that he wants to move to Liverpool. So after all summer, if Liverpool cannot get him, I will be devastated, I will be honest. And as much as I would love to see, you know, Lemar and Coutinho to stay, I think the most important signing would be Van Dijk. He would be just a game changer. From a top 4 contender, Liverpool would go, in my eyes, into the bracket of challenging for the title and maybe challenging for the semi-finals of the Champions League, or certainly the quarterfinals of the Champions League. That's how huge the Van Dijk transfer will be. But I will update on the Van Dijk and Lemar transfer in a later video later today. So I'm fully back from today, so you can expect lots of uploads. I apologize again for going missing, but I just couldn't upload. I had no internet abroad where I was staying, so which was really unfortunate. But from now on, the daily uploads are back, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching. See you later, guys. Goodbye.